Right. How should the Sixers deal with Harden now?
I don't want to do days. He got me. He got me. When he came out on Friday, last Friday, first time he talked, really fixed in China, which wasn't taking questions. And he looked at everybody with a straight face and said, I'm ramping up. I'm going to play the first preseason game next Friday. This Friday against the Hawks. He's ready to go for the opener. I was like, wow, he's actually going to play. I can't believe it because I got to tell you, based on the way the mood was after he picked up the contract option, and I know it's counterintuitive in today's age when a star player picks up a one-year option, it means he wants to be traded. He picked up that contract option, I thought, we'll never see him in red, white, and blue again. Next time we see him in Philadelphia, he'll be in the Disney uniform. I'll have to deal with those fans. So I was Saturday for a 2-day holdout, which I've rarely ever seen a 2-day holdout. I guess he had a 3-day holdout.
Trash. They get shut up.
Rockets. And then, like, Stephen A., all the words coming out of training camp was that he was in good shape, so that he was being a model citizen, and that there was no indication of undercutting the team, because they were all bracing themselves for it, right? It was like, okay, Harden's going to come in and raise hell. And he got me.
Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule.
Because I think based on I was told, they thought he was going to get back yesterday. They had a long practice schedule. They played Monday and Brooklyn. They had a long practice schedule. It's going to be a nice, long, exciting practice. Ramp up, and Embiid was there. Embiid was out on Monday, so Tuesday after Embiid was ready to go. And then we see he shows the card. Now he's done. So now Stephen A., I now am back to believing we'll never see him in red, white, and blue again. And he's bunkered down. And I don't blame him for this. Because this is what he did in Houston when he wanted to go to Brooklyn. He got his way. It's what he did in Brooklyn. He basically stopped playing on the West Coast trip. He didn't play on that trip. He got to Philadelphia. He's doing it again. So why wouldn't he? This trip has worked before. And now I'm wondering if that whole 2 weeks with the Sixers was just a charade to mess with them. I don't know, but if he did do that, why compliment him on that too? Because he has the Sixers convinced.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's two
That's
sides.
on LeBron James.
One is
Hey, Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did he still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
Since January.
An unfortunate struggle for this Lakers team has been injuries, Richard.
Staying healthy is the key to any team's success. In the past few seasons, the Lakers have had some really big hits. Luck just wasn't on their side in that regard.
Now here's Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he
is
spots a wide open man.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. And yes, it's good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Nailed from three-point land.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job of moving through the screen.
And I'll get into Daryl
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
I'll get to, but in dealing with James Harden, my brother, you're a member of a team. I understand.
It's stolen by Davis.
Daryl Morey lied. And again,
here's Reeves. Takes it inside. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
Didn't lie to you, bro.
Pass to Reeves.
You just gonna leave him hanging like that? You just gonna act up the way that you act.
Here's Christie.
You got
6 to shoot.
Okay, at some point in time, somebody's
goes up the baseline, and Davis pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Because now the word is out about it.
Watch out.
That's why Miami
James on the break,
Miami
honestly,
don't
I'm going to tell you the
because
truth.
they're like, yo,
Just
why would we
get
do
out of the
that?
way.
Why would we bring him here?
And
I can't
here's
imagine
Los
somebody
Angeles now.
demanding themselves out of
After
town.
the basket by the Lakers.
I can't see that.
Pass to Davis.
It's
stolen by Davis.
sacrilegious in my mind.
And
But when
pushing
James
it
Harden,
up,
everybody
here's
say, who
Los
the hell
Angeles.
knows? Now let me get to his defense.
Lakers working the ball around now.
I
He takes it in for
understand
the layup off a very nice feed.
that James
Well, obviously,
Harden
Greg, this game doesn't count in the standings, but how important is it for newcomers to these squads to make their mark now?
Kevin,
James
it's
Harden
whether you're a rookie or a vet,
you're Daryl
you want to
Morey,
make a great
who I
first
have not
impression.
called yet,
And for the
I
coaches,
will.
your teammates, and the fans.
Here's the deal, Daryl Morey.
To end the run,
James
and
Harden
he
makes
lays it
a
up
move
and in.
that's gonna lie to you.
Christie's got 5 points so far.
Now, Daryl Morey is
And
known
once
as
he
a
got
dude.
to the 10,
Two
I think
things.
he was
Tell me if I'm
surprised to
wrong
find
with
himself
He's
that
known as a
wild.
dude.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of
You know,
them.
he
You would gladly
appreciates
take those.
himself with a star
Getting
player.
everyone
Sometimes.
involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
But
And they
he
got
had that
LeBron.
reputation. But here's
Right
where it
block
gets
shot.
a big
And it's
dicey.
LeBron James with
You
the
also
rebound.
can't stay in
Los
confrontation.
Angeles leading by
So when
7.
James Harden went out and said publicly
Right side,
that
Russell.
he was lied to, from what I'm told, he
Fires
called
from deep.
Daryl Morey his
The Lakers with the
man.
rebound.
That's the dude that's looked out for
played
them.
in the
Holding
previous
over the
game
Houston
on their
Rockets
schedule,
franchise for the
losing to
entire 9 years or
Sacramento.
so that James Harden was there. He did everything but gave him a
Pass to
manicure and a
James.
pedicure personally, and I'm not sure Daryl Morey didn't do that. That's how much he gives James Harden, you know what, okay? But
Shot
what
clock
he
at
did,
6.
and when James Harden went to Brooklyn,
Here's Reeves.
it was because Thomas the and the Rockets wasn't about to let him go to Philadelphia
Vanderbilt.
because Daryl.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers. Number 7.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They lead by 7. First opportunity here in the preseason to go up against Los Angeles. A solo fast break. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Vanderbilt. Inside. Puts the move on. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Ends in with it. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
Lakers 17.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Look, I'm telling you, even in the mid-range, Davis is deadly. He's got the perfect mechanics, and it just works at any distance.
It's Wood, top of the key. Russell high post. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers making a switch here.
Number 11.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Hachimura. Good on the 13-footer.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Hachimura. To the wing right side. Shoots a fader. He gets that one.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Well, as long as the Lakers have a healthy Anthony Davis, RJ, they will be a factor, won't they?
Yes, this is why they traded so much to New Orleans to get him, Kev. AD is a top 5 guy in the league when he is healthy. Davis can dominate on both ends, and it is rare to see that.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Takes the turnaround Jay. That one off the back iron and out. Now here's LeBron. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now here's Reddish. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Trying to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter. Pass to Hachimura. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Hachimura's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Reeves. Left side, Davis. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They get it back. Fades. Rebound the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
First free throw is good. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in. .112 left in the second quarter. Here's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Into the lane. Here's Christie. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Hachimura. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Christie. It's tipped. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Hachimura. And again, the Lakers no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the right side. Here's Christie. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And we're getting back to the action. It's the NBA preseason here on 2K Sports. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Kicks it out to Prince. Lakers passing it around. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Christie. Kicks it out to LeBron. It's stolen by Hachimura. Right wing. There's the triple. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 6.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Hachimura. Pass to Vincent. To the middle. Another shot. Hachimura, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Christie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Connects from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Vincent. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to James. Out left to the wing. Now Davis. 5 on the clock. Over Prince. And it's sent back by Prince. Here's Christie. Off the left rim and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Christie. 8 points for him.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Christie. And here's Reddish. Off target from outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Reeves. Can they get it? Pass to Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution for your Lakers.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Hachimura down low. Back to Vincent. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vincent's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. Here's Russell. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. James in the post. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now Hachimura. Here's Russell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Ron right side. Shoots over Hachimura. The baseline jumper goes down.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Right side Davis. Shoots over Hachimura. Hachimura grabs the miss. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Davis inside. Over Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss. And here is Los Angeles now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
James right side. Over Davis. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
That one goes. Count it.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Russell looking it over. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And he banks in the layup. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Right side Davis. Over Vanderbilt. They get it again. Pass to James. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for L.A. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it. But he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that could...
Gotta deal with 2K like Oubre. It's all in the game without EA. Highlights upon replay, top of the top 10, ESPN Sinclair. Let it all flow out. Maybe get your team together, y'all can all roll out. Try to find your soul to the question y'all would ask me, calling Allen Iverson, but the answer didn't answer. I'm a two-way playmate, yeah, son of the steel. Shatter the glass like Shaquille O'Neal. Give me the mic, let me make this clear. Championships, they only float round here. Give it up. And what you doing tonight? I'm about to 2-3 jump your mans and take flight. It's a legendary moment. Tell your mama to tune in. Revolution never televised. Only the truth is. Bright lights, first class flights. Perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships. 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 Championships only float round here.
First step back 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I'm Showtime. Irvin in his prime. Serving up the service with poetic. Pulling back the curtain with no candy coated shine. Only raindrops, so for real and never lie. Rough around the edges, I'm a headache for PR. Leader of the pack, pack a people. Jerry to your stack, put the to they see y'all. Jersey throwback, mention that's where the keys are. As I want to be. Trouble from beyond the arc like Dan Marley. Doing the Charles Barkley.
The preseason continues right here on 2K Sports. Some of our first look at what's in store for the league come regular season. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You take a look at the Spurs. This is the first of their preseason tune-ups before they start the regular season.
And you know what? You can learn from both wins and losses. The fact that they lost their first game, they're looking to regroup, fine-tune some things, and then work towards being ready for the regular season.
Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Well, obviously, Greg, this game doesn't count in the standings, but how important is it for newcomers to these squads to make their mark?
Kevin, it's vital. I mean, whether you're a rookie or a vet, you want to make a great first impression. And for the coaches, your teammates, and the fans.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
San Antonio with the ball. And this is the first they've seen of the San Antonio Spurs team during the preseason.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Back to Vassell. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Now, here's Collins. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, left side. Here's Sohan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Searching for their first points of the game. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
The first one falls. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Down low. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. Now Wembanyama. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Johnson can't hit. Spurs leading by 6. To the inside. It's Jones on the wing. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. From 13. Jones, no luck. And San Antonio has possession from past the arc. Collins looking around. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Vassell. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Outside, Jones. Back to Vassell. It's Jones on the wing. Puts it up. And the basket by Vassell.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's Vassell on the wing. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Graham missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Up in time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up by 10. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Chalk up 2 there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Now Jones. Nothing on the board. And the Spurs making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Spurs.
And San Antonio has possession. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Vassell. The rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Kelishvili. Here's Sohan. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot. And he's not done growing yet. Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league, is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
Wembanyama outside. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 14. Stolen by Collins. Here's Graham. No scoring in this one. 1:41 left in the first half. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
He misses the free throw. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Now, here's Vassell. And the rejection by Collins. Three-pointer, Graham. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama looking it over. And he drives in. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Graham. Still yet to score. Inside. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McDermott. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Here's Vassell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. Here's Wembanyama. RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
Now, here's Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. To the right side. Pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. That 3 off the mark. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Spurs trailed by 12. And here is Graham. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the drive. Count it. Good.
There is nothing that says that Johnson isn't afraid to bully his way to the basket. He is a physical player that drives and gets the bucket.
Pass to Sohan. Now here's Jones. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Vassell with it. Jones covering. The lead now cut to single digits. That's now 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Branham. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the quick three.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Wembanyama, Devin Vassell.
Here's Sohan to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs,
Jones with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 11-point game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks.
Coming on to the floor for your Spurs, number 10.
San Antonio leading by 9. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Jones drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Spurs making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now here's Jones. Wembanyama outside. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trailed by 11. Pass to Wesley. Here's Sohan. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. McDermott with it. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Spurs leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Johnson, a wide open look. Pass to Vassell. And here is Johnson. Jones for three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Now here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Launches it. No good there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Preseason in the NBA, and it's great to have you with us. So it's the Spurs now. McDermott for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Branham. Back to Graham. Fires from 18. He squares up and sinks it.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 16. Now here's McDermott. There's the drive. Collins grabs the miss. To the wing right side. Graham from outside. Rebound by Sohan.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And the free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs trail by 16. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Wesley. To the wing on the left. Here's Branham. Now Wesley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach Collins. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
And that one falls for Collins.
2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Driving in. Pass to Branham. Back to Collins. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Spurs leading by 17. Pass to Osman. Here's Branham. There's a screen by Collins. McDermott for 3. Offensive rebound. From the arc. Here's Branham. The tray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sohan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside, Jones.